Show you real quick how to calculate your salary, the amount of real money you will get when you work in the game Marketglory. And if you haven't watched the previous videos on how to start working at Marketglory, please watch that. It'll show you how you can log on this browser game, and all the money you earn in the game you can transfer into real cash to your PayPal. They'll give you a check, whatever. Um, but for right now, if you watch the other video, right now you will be working once a day, because that's all you're allowed to work, and you will be doing 10 fights a day. That's all that's allowed, is 10 fights a day. And you can tell the time of the day. It doesn't matter what time it is in your local time. Right up here is the server time. So obviously when it hits 24 hours, that's the end of the server day. So at the end of the server day, you can fight 10 more times. And the reason you want to fight 10 times a day is because that's the maximum amount of times is allowed, but you get money every time you fight. So of course, if you want to maximize the money you make, you want to start off fighting 10 times a day and working once a day. Because at first you start out with nothing. So that after about a week, it's kind of boring, but just log in once a day and do that. Then you'll start getting money, unless you want to just invest in it. But if you just want to start out with nothing and make money, that is the easiest way to do it. I almost assure you, you will be addicted to this game in a week. Anyway, so for right now, if you click on work, it will bring up workplaces. You can work once a day. And I already worked today, and I can work 6 hours from now. So let's just pretend like it doesn't say that. It'll have a list of jobs you can work at, but you can only work at this top job. As it says right here, below are the available workplaces sorted by the highest salary. You can only work for the company that offers the highest salary. Okay, so this number right here is the wage this company is paying, which right here is the $138.40. Now, how you're going to calculate the actual money you're going to get paid for this is you take this amount and you multiply it times your productivity amount, which is right here. And once you come up with this times this, you divide it by 1,000, and that is the amount you get. So, for example, take the $138.40 times it times my productivity, which is $8.45. That comes out to about $1,169. Well, you divide that by 1,000, and if I were to click this, if I was able to work, I would make $1.17 for working that job. Now, your money you make from these wages is all dependent on this number and this number. You can't really change this number because this has to do with people that are putting up jobs. What you can do is you can change your productivity number. And how your productivity number is calculated is always shown right here and is always displayed over here in your left-hand taskbar. How they do this is your energy amount plus your experience amount plus your knowledge amount divided by 3 equals your productivity. Your experience amount, that is every time you work or fight or do anything, you'll just automatically gain experience. Here, we'll go over here. Your energy amount, you can change this anytime you want. The same as your knowledge amount, you can change that anytime you want as well. And by doing that, you will raise your productivity amount, which means that, say for example, I got my energy up to 10 and my knowledge was up to 5. I would have just made a lot more clicking this button because it would have raised my productivity amount. Does that make sense? Now, how you get energy is you buy milk or coffee or food or clothing, and how you get knowledge points is by buying books. So, for example, let's see, I want some energy, and I'm not gonna, excuse me, actually buy it right now because um, I've already fought like all of my 10 fights. So I don't want to buy that right now because it would just be sitting there and getting wasted hour after hour. You want to buy this right before you do all your fights and work. Because after you buy energy or knowledge, it will decrease by I think 10% every hour. Or like say we just went and bought energy and knowledge and then worked. It'll keep depleting back down to 1. So to buy energy, go over to your market. You can go to your local market, and the local market will be in your local price. So since I'm in the United States, the local market will all be USD amounts. If you go to global market, it'll be in gold amounts. If you look down here, I have 1.01 gold and I have $6.60 in USD. So let's go to the local market. And here we go. You can do dairy, cuisine, wine, coffee, cheese. Cheapest ones are coffee and dairy. Dairy you can buy once a day. Coffee you can buy as much as you want, but after you buy it, you're going to have to go down here to food and consume it. It's not just going to magically add itself up here. So, for example, they have low quality. Low quality is cheaper, as you can see, 15 cents USD, 18 cents and $1. I would want the 15-cent one, but this is low quality. So low quality gives you one point of energy. So if I hit 1 and then clicked buy, it would give me 1 energy over here. So this would say 2. And of course my productivity would have just gone up because of the way it's calculated. But I don't like that. You usually want to do high quality. Click high quality and it'll show the products. In our local market there's no high quality milk. But what you want to note is high quality gives you more energy. So if there was a list of things here and I bought one, it would give me 5 points of energy over here. So this would say 6 if I bought a high quality milk. Same for coffee. See this is all the low quality, and it'll give you 1 point. Or you could do normal quality or high quality. Oh, they have 1 high quality of coffee for 5 points of energy, but it's $5. So that's a lot of money. I'm not going to spend $5 on 5 points of energy. So that's the local market. So what I do if I don't like that, I go to the global market, and let's see how much their high quality milk is in the global market, which remember is all in gold prices. I have 1 gold over here. Okay, here's the high quality milk for 5 points of energy, 0.08 gold. Gold is always changing. I mean, it just fluctuates up and down, kind of like a stock market in this game. I think right now it's like 10, let's just say 11 USD equals 1 gold. So we just looked at the local market, and now we're over here on the global market. You can calculate and see, oh, is that a better buy, or it's usually kind of cheaper, usually. Let's see what their coffee is. There really wasn't a lot of choices in the local market. Okay, for high quality coffee, which offers 5 points, 49 gold, so that's half gold, so it's about $5. You know, that's about the same price as that one guy over on the local market. So it doesn't matter where you buy it, it's your own decision. So say, pretend like we bought this. Say I hit one and buy. Well, this will not change. You can go over to food right here, and let's let it load. Here we have, this is a meal. You can buy meals, but it's on a prorated, as you can see here, this meal, under the local global market, you could go to cuisines, and it'll kind of like, say you got a cuisine that gives you 10 points. Well, it will disperse that to you over time. It won't just give you all 10 points. Like it says here, food is consumed, cuisine really, is consumed every 6 hours at 3:15, 9:15, 15:15, all on server time, always on server time. And it says when you would get your next thing. It says 0 because I don't have any cuisines. Here's the coffee section. And if I would have just bought that high quality coffee, there would be a 1 here. And we know that this high quality will give you 5 points. So you can buy these and they'll just be here. So I could buy it and then say in 7 hours when I can work, or when the server time is over, I could fight again 10 times. I would enjoy a coffee, which would shoot 5 points over here to my energy level. And that means every time I fought, instead of getting, 6 cents, I'd get, like 40 cents or 80 cents, depending on how much my productivity is, how much energy and knowledge I have. The same thing with cheese is going on with coffee. Same thing, if you buy cheese or coffee, it will go right here, and then you can add this to your points from this food section. Let's see, for your next calculation to get higher productivity, you can go to knowledge. So local market, let's check them out first. Food, and then here's dairy, cuisine, wine, coffee, cheese. You could go to close. See, all of these, they all have different prices, different points of energy. Anyway, what we want right now is books, because it will give you knowledge. Low quality books give you 1 point of knowledge. Obviously our local market doesn't have any companies that are producing books. Normal quality will give you 3 points knowledge, which remember will show up here. And high quality will give you 5. So we have one book company, and for $95 you can have a book. Okay, the high quality book offers 5 points knowledge per day and can be consumed once a day. Kind of like milk, you can only consume milk once a day. That's pretty high, or is it? Let's check out the global market. $95, huh? Okay, you have low quality, 1 point of knowledge. Cheapest book is $1.5 in gold. That's what we say. $11 United States equals 1 gold. So what? 11, maybe $12. $12 for that knowledge. Let's check out the high quality. Cheapest one they have for this, for the high quality, which is better, is $8.66 in gold, which would be what, about 16, I don't know, it's less than $95 USD. I know that. I don't have a calculator in front of me, but if 11 equals 1 gold, no, it's probably about the same price.